shouldn't. They should go back to 120 damage blade. There's no reason that 110 damage blade should exist. Blade should not do less damage than a Junkrat primary fire or a Pharah rocket. I'm sorry, it shouldn't. It just shouldn't. One swing is lore accurate. I don't care what's lore accurate. If it was lore accurate, Doomfist would still one-shot punch. That's not what we're talking about. But balance-wise, it should be 2 swings to a kill. It should be 120 damage blade. The fact that we don't have 120 damage blade is ridiculous. It's not even... that's the thing, too, though, is like with the health changes, 120 damage blade wouldn't even fix the issue. 120 damage blade wouldn't even fix the issue, because it would only go up to 240 then. It would still take 2 swings and a dash to kill. Yo, zombie dog. We're bitching about blade damage right now, so, we have that. And then they nerfed Blade, and then the season after, they buffed everybody's health, and then they just kind of left it. So now it takes 2 full swings and a dash, or 3 full swings to kill something. And buffing it back to what it used to be would not even fix the issue, because it would still take 2 swings and a dash, because it would only go up to 240 HP. The only characters it would kill in 2 swings are 225 HP heroes. I've heard enough, Nerf Genji. I was explaining the problem with a Genji to a viewer last string. I'm still mad about the ammo change. Yeah, the ammo change feels really bad, but genuinely the character would feel like 10 times better if Blade felt better. And not Nano Blade, not Damage Boost Blade, because we can talk about Nano and Damage Boost Blade. But regular ass Blade feels awful. And it has no reason to. It shouldn't feel as bad as it does because it's an ultimate. And it's one of the coolest ultimates in the entire game, and it's something that they should play up. Which, you know what, it's fine. If they don't want to make Blade super strong, that's okay. It still shouldn't 3-tap. That just makes it weak, not in the middle. If you want to keep it in the middle, that is okay by me. Keep it mid. That is okay. I don't need it to be a world beater. I don't need it to be insanely strong. I just need it to be usable. I need base Blade. The amount of solo blades that happened to me today pissed me off. Yeah, because you kind of have to solo Blade. I used to get 2 plus killable blades, now I can't even secure 1. It's not even... Okay. While stats-wise damage is okay, it's not possible to hit all 3 shuriken every time, which means he doesn't do as much damage as people claim. No. I'm not talking about base Genji right now. Base Genji's fine. Base Genji is okay. Doing damage with shurikens, the dashes, everything feels okay. I don't love the deflect nerf, don't get me wrong, but the ammo count is the only annoying part about base Genji to me. Blade, though, feels so genuinely awful to use. It's an ultimate that requires you to put you out of position and completely use all of your cooldowns, and then you still do less damage than a Junkrat primary fire. That feels awful to me. You have to jump into their entire enemy team while they have cooldowns up, and you do less damage than a Junkrat primary fire. Like, it just doesn't sit right to me, bro. It really just doesn't. Base Genji is fine, and that's why I think that they haven't done anything about Blade, is because base Genji is genuinely fine. I don't think base Genji has like an issue really right now. I wouldn't say he's bad at all. I disagree. I think base Genji is mildly underpowered compared to other DPS. No, I really don't think so. He's a B+ to A tier hero right now. He's like he's fine. He's genuinely fine. It's literally just a hit your shots situation. You hit your shots, you win. You don't hit your shots, you lose. Which, you know what? That's okay. What's not okay is having an ultimate that does less damage than Junkrat freaking primary fire. The amount of solo blades happen. I don't know. You can talk about solo blading. That's fine. Solo blades, dude. Sometimes they're unintentional. Solo blades have to happen sometimes because the ultimate is weak enough without nano and without damage boost. Sometimes that's all you can do to secure a kill. Here's my solution, my huge, mega-brained, galaxy-sized brain solution. Give us 125 damage blade. So not 110, like it is now. Not 120, like it used to be. 125. Buff it to 125. Take away the ability for it to be damage boosted. Take away the blade's ability to be damage boosted. 125 damage blade, make it to where it can't be damage boosted. Bam. You solved the Genji problem. At least you solved the blade problem. It's kind of funny hearing it from the perspective of people who play him because his mercy main is all just literally aids. It just depends, dude. Honestly. It just depends. Sometimes... okay, what's the way I want to put this? It's feast or famine, right? Sometimes you're going to get a lot with it, sometimes you're going to get nothing with it, and it just kind of depends. But the main issue with Blade, it gets countered by movement abilities, it gets countered by enemy ultimates, it gets countered by enemy cooldowns, it gets countered by walking in the other direction for a little too long. It gets countered by so much stuff, and it doesn't outpace damage of characters' primary fires. I disagree with the damage boost thing because it makes Genji obsolete when on a Mercy team comp, but that's the problem. Okay, that's the reason why Blade is so weak. You want to know why Blade is so weak? Because they wanted to nerf Nanoblade. They don't like Swing Dash Nanoblade. They wanted to remove that one shot. They hate Swing Dash Nanoblade. They want to remove Swing Dash Nanoblade. That's the only reason. But that's my point. They want to remove Nanoblade. That's why they nerfed Blade to begin with. That's why they dropped Blade damage from 120 to 110. Is so Nanoblade you couldn't Swing Dash anymore. That was the whole point of it. Remember? That was what they were saying. That's the reason why it's 110. So if that's the issue they want to avoid, I'm not giving solutions to like as the Genji player, like, oh, I desperately want this because it'll make Genji feel broken. Like, I don't care. I don't want to break the character. I think the character's fine right now. Again, I've said it a bunch of times, I think the character's fine. But I don't think it's right to have an ultimate that feels that weak in comparison to other things. That's my point. And so I'm giving solutions that aren't going to break the character. What's not going to break the character is 125 damage blade, so you can swing, like you can swing, and kill somebody. Math-wise, it works out. But you can't have Swing Dash Nanoblade. That feels like the good compromise to me. That feels like the compromise to me. Does it make sense that you nerf Blade instead of the power-up Blade to make it broken? I'm not saying it made a bunch of sense, but what I am saying is that's what they did the first time. Again, they nerfed Nanoblade by nerfing Blade the first time. I think Genji will never settle because his skill ceiling is so high that when upscale you make him S tier and make him D tier. I don't think that's true. But what I do think is that it's definitely possible to have a character that has a high skill ceiling, can't be played by everybody, and is still strong without being broken. You know how I know? Look at Tracer right now. Look at Tracer. Character's not broken. She's strong. She's very difficult to play, has a high skill ceiling, and not everybody can play her because, like, a lot of people just double blink into the back lines, get one shot. And again, I want to reiterate for the millionth time here, Genji is fine, but I think it would make the character feel better. Honestly, I feel like it makes sense for ultimates to feel broken. That's what they're for, big bursts of ability damage and healing. It feels unfair because it's supposed to be ultra, supposed to create an advantage. Correct. Exactly, that's my point. I don't think that Genji needs a buff to his base kit. I don't at all. I don't think Genji needs a buff in general, really. That's why I think that buff and nerf bit is like the most realistic thing to go for. Buff Blade's damage, so it feels good to use without the damage boost, and then take away its ability to be damage boosted. It just makes the most sense to me. It just makes the most sense to me. And like I said, agree or disagree, whatever, that's fine. I get it. I don't like seeing the character nerfed in any way, because I play the character. I like playing the character.